What are the best franchises for 2023? We're going to look at some little-known franchise industries that generate millions of dollars with low initial investment. Today on Franchise City. Need help finding a franchise? Don't go direct. Always call Franchise City Brokers to help find the best franchise for you. We're going to start with a real-world example of somebody's best franchise for them and how they turned a small investment into multi-millions of dollars. And they're selling their franchise today for $5.2 million. It's available on our website. More details in a moment for anyone who's interested. After that, I'll show you some of these little-known low-cost franchise industries that are booming in 2023 and are expected to do so into the near future. We're also going to look at how much money you can actually expect to generate as a franchise owner. So as noted, we just listed a new resale franchise for sale on our website. We did a video. I'll put the link above and at the end of this one. Now, this listing is a great example of franchising making millionaires and the true potential of a franchise. So this franchisee, they bought a franchise in home improvement. Cost is around $150,000 to buy new. At that range, you probably need around $40,000 to $50,000 down, financing the rest. Now, they worked hard for a few years. They built up this business, built a strong six-figure income while they were running it. And today, they are selling that business for $5.2 million. So with around $50,000 down, good credit, anyone can get into these low-cost, service-based franchises. They work hard for a few years, build up the business, work smart and hard, and exit potentially a multi-millionaire. Now, we can't publicly mention the name of the business for obvious reasons, but it is a service-based brand in the home improvement sector. Right now, it's generating about $6.9 million a year in gross. It's located in Columbus, Ohio. So if you're looking to step in and take over a very successful franchise, give us a call. Now, unfortunately, most people don't have $5 million lying around to buy a business. What can they do? Well, businesses like McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King, all these best-known franchises, these brands cost over $1 million to buy. Service-based franchises, as we previously mentioned, just like the one above, can be the best franchise for buyers who are on a budget. Service-based franchises, they cost much less, as you're generally going to operate these from a small office or a home office, and many can generate millions of dollars a year despite this low investment. Let's take a look. So 10,000 baby boomers are turning 65 every single day in the USA. They're starting to need help around the house. Senior care franchises, they hire mobile caregivers to zip around town and attend to these seniors in their homes and help them out with basic tasks. There's also medical tasks that are potentially involved in senior care. We're not going to cover that today. Now, due to the low investment for this franchise, typically in the $100,000 to $200,000 range, and some are even less. Projected growth of the industry, the recession resilience, this is pretty much a need and not a want. You can't just kick grandma out to the curb because you don't have enough money. Something has to be done. And the potential earnings, we put senior care right there as one of the best franchise options for 2023. And if you watch the channel, and you should subscribe if you haven't already, we've covered one senior care franchise owner who is grossing over $55 million a year. Now, in context, the top earning McDonald's franchise, and that's a franchise that'll cost you millions of dollars, that does around $10 million a year. Next up, fires, floods, mold, hurricanes, all these things are not going away. They're only getting worse. And disaster recovery franchises help homeowners recover. Investment, quite low, from around $60,000 to $200,000, depending on the brand. Franchise owners then hire and manage these crews of experts who go out, help people in their homes or small businesses right after a disaster. Now, this industry is completely recession-proof. You're mostly going to be dealing with insurance companies, so getting paid is easy, something that can be a problem and difficult and a challenge in other industries. The weather, we know it's becoming more and more extreme, and the demand for this service is up. And some of the brands in this industry demonstrate a top net yearly income of over $800,000 a year. Now, as many of you know, we are probably going to be headed for a recession in the near future. Interest rates are increasing, which means people are holding on to their vehicles a lot longer. They're not buying as many new cars. Now, Automotive type franchises. They're a bit higher investment in the $300,000 range. A lot of that, of course, can be financed. But there are mobile options as well, where the individual, the owner or their employees go out and service the customers at their place of residence or business. These start in around the $60,000 range. Now, in most cases, owners do not need to be an experienced mechanic, as you're going to be hiring and managing your staff. Again, this business is recession resilient. It's a much lower cost than fast food, in most cases about a third of the price. We have an increasing market demand, and some brands in this sector average over $400,000 EBITDA for the top 50% of their stores. And guess what else people need in a recession, no matter how bad the economy gets? Appliance, electrical, and plumbing repair. Again, these can be started from a small warehouse or a home office, depending on the brand, so a lower investment, once again, starting at under $100,000. You do not need experience. You're going to be managing crews who are going out in the vans and helping homeowners fix their electrical, plumbing, or appliance-related problems. Again, this is a need, not a want, very recession-proof. Somebody can't say, hey, I'm a little low on money, I'll just live without a stove or without a refrigerator or without electrical or without plumbing, quite obviously. Now, when money tightens up, people stay in their homes longer and often choose to fix things rather than replace them. So we place these type of industries at some of the best for 2023. Now, please keep in mind, there are many unique variables involved when you make your franchise buying decision, like your local market, your demographics, your competition, your own skills and operational preferences. So make sure you take these examples as a general guide and never trust those general top lists. We've covered why on the channel before, and I'll place that link above. Now, if you need help finding the best franchise for your specific situation, always call Franchise City Brokers first. We can help. I'll place the link above and our recent resale franchise list down below. Thanks for watching.